I'm Ken Morris, General Motors Vice President of Autonomous and Electric Vehicle Programs. As we're taking a second to remember what automobiles were like in 1981, the year Jesse A. Ortega joined General Motors, and then compare that to automobiles coming off production lines in 2020. There were no hybrid or electric vehicles in production. In fact, leaded gas was still prevalent. And technology we take for granted, like touchscreens and computer-enhanced performance, seemed well beyond the horizon. With his curiosity and desire to adapt to this fast-moving industry, Jesse has been among an elite few who can claim to have imagined, influenced, and advanced the critical processes, production techniques, and technologies that make modern passenger vehicles the fuel-efficient, environmentally friendly engineering marvels we enjoy today. Born in San Luis Potosi, Mexico, Mr. Ortega came to California with his family when he was only 6. He earned his BS in mechanical engineering from the University of California at Berkeley. He joined General Motors right out of college and embarked on what would become about as illustrious a career an engineer can have in the automotive industry. Jesse has worked at GM for more than 38 years, designing and engineering vehicles around the globe across multiple vehicle segments. His experience spans chassis systems, vehicle architecture, vehicle performance, and product design. In 2016, after leading the development of the vehicle architecture for all mid-size passenger cars, Jesse found himself drawn to his current work on electric vehicles. Jesse's lasting contributions to GM have gone far beyond just engineering. His innovations encompass business processes, organizational structures, and vendor relationships as well. He was responsible for a major reorganization of the way that design, supply chains, modeling, and other manufacturing units collaborate, a complete reimagination of the way things have been done in the industry for decades. In Mr. Ortega's current global leadership role, he leads the development of next-generation electric vehicle architecture and shared autonomous vehicles. The significance of this appointment cannot be overstated. Doug Parks, the Executive Vice President of GM's Global Product Development, Purchasing, and Supply Chain, put it this way: Jesse has been charged with leading what truly is the future of not only the company, but the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present the 2020 Engineer of the Year Award to my friend, Jesse Ortega.
I was born in San Luis Potosi, Mexico, and when I was 6 years old, my parents divorced. My mother brought us to live with my grandparents in Stockton, California, South Side. When we got there, I went right into the first grade, and I was a poor little Mexican boy who couldn't speak or read English, but I could do math. And in America, if you can do math, you're really, really smart. Teachers rally around you, and rally they did. I graduated from Medicine High School and got accepted into the College of Engineering at the University of California, Berkeley. Go Bears. When I first got to college, I remember how difficult it was. Coming from a minority school and competing against students that were better prepared, that were more experienced in the subjects we were learning, and I doubted myself. But I took that summer after my first year to really think about what I wanted to do. I thought about how hard my mom worked to give us this opportunity, and I decided that I would work as equally hard on my schooling. And it's a good thing that I did. My sophomore year, I did well. My grades were good enough so that I received a General Motors scholarship, which provided tuition as well as summer internships. When I graduated from college, I went to go work for General Motors. And what Berkeley taught me was that I was smart enough, that I did belong. For the last 40 years, I've worked for General Motors. General Motors has been phenomenal, and I'm grateful for everything they've provided. They've allowed us to send 8 of our 9 children to college. Mary Grace, who's our youngest, is a junior, and she will be excellent at college as she has been through her high school career. The world is changing very quickly. Technology is allowing competitors from all over the world, and frankly, we need everybody in the game. We can't outlook talent no matter where it's at. So I once heard that the next Steve Jobs was a little child that was somewhere in India. And there is some truth in that. We need to support companies and organizations like GMIS, which are working hard to bring opportunity and to bring STEM into our Latino community. Because I would say that maybe the next Steve Jobs is really named Juanito or Teresa. Who knows? So we need to support that. No one succeeds in a vacuum. I am the product of the love and encouragement that I have received throughout my life. I am honored to receive this award. I receive it with a humble heart and gratitude for all who believed in me. I am most grateful for my wife. Sharing my life with her for the last 40 years has been a blessing. She has made me a better man. As an immigrant, I know the opportunities that this country can provide. We need to continue working diligently to make sure that America remains a place where a poor little Mexican boy who can't speak English will one day be the engineer of the year. Gracias.